Anna Wintour's fingerprints are still within Vogue. Hey guys, what is up? My name is Michaela Smith Campbell, the fashion designer and founder for the fashion design brand MACK, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I am so excited to be doing because I am going to be talking about the new head editor-in-chief of Vogue. It has been quite the busy week in this new transition for the publication, so stay tuned. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up as well. So as we all know, in June of earlier this year in 2025, Anna Wintour has announced that she was stepping down from the head U.S. editor-in-chief of Vogue. She started in 1988 and served for 37 years with the company as the head U.S. editor-in-chief. And in the past few months, the head of Vogue publication, Condé Nast, has been searching for someone to fill in her role. And it was announced earlier this week that Anna Wintour and the publication themselves have anointed Chloe Malle as a new U.S. editor-in-chief of Vogue. Now, Anna Wintour is not entirely exiting the publication itself. She's going to continue working there as the global editorial director for Vogue and going to continue serving as a chief content officer for Condé Nast, which is Vogue's successor parent. And underneath Condé Nast, not only is there Vogue publication, but there's also Glamour magazine, there's also Allure magazine, and Vogue Teen magazine, just to name a few other magazines underneath the Condé Nast publication media. I'm very curious and interested into seeing what the future holds for Chloe Malle as a new U.S. editorial director for Vogue. She's been in Vogue for a while now. She's currently 39 years old. Chloe Malle joined Vogue in 2011 as the social editor of Vogue and was named the editor of Vogue.com a couple of years ago in 2023. She's been working for Vogue for almost 15 years. She's worked with Anna and she's worked behind the scenes. She has quite the resume and experience working for the company, so it only makes sense because she started as a social editor and she moved her way up. It does make sense on resume. Even outside of her experience, just looking at her education, she did attend Brown University and earned a degree in competitive literature and writing, so it does make sense that she would work for this major publication. So I don't really know too much about her outside. I'm really curious to see where she takes the direction of the publication. And there has also been a lot of controversy behind her privileges as a nepotism baby because both of her parents were Oscar nominated actresses and film director. Her mom is actress Candice Bergen and her dad, Louis Malle, is also a Oscar nominated filmmaker and director. There is a lot of talk and controversy of her privileges, of her background, and being able to have these connections or resources behind her education or opportunities. I also do think that because she has worked in Vogue for the past 15 years and has a lot of experience and started off as a social editor to making her way up as the editor for the Vogue.com website, I do think that she deserves credit to be able to stay in a publication that long and make her way up. And also starting from being a social editor to the editor of Vogue.com, I do think that speaks for itself. So I'm very interested in seeing where this goes in the direction. And of course, Anna Wintour is not completely gone. Anna Wintour is still working in Vogue. I also want to make some references to some of the statements that they had recently put out. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Chloe Malle has stated that she plans on fostering a more direct, smaller, healthier audience, giving original, witty, irreverent, joyful view on things, in terms of talking about where she wants to take Vogue in the new direction as a new successor in place. What I also love and admire is that how she also stated the truth is that no one is going to replace Anna. She added that she's happy that Anna's down the hall as she continues to remain with Vogue in the wider Condé Nast. As I previously stated, that Anna Wintour stepped down is now the global editorial director for Vogue, as well as the chief content officer for Condé Nast. So Anna Wintour's fingerprints are still within Vogue. I love this smooth transition because Anna Wintour is not completely gone from Vogue. Even though she can completely resign from the whole company as itself and the brand Condé Nast themselves, she's still within the company, and I love that smooth transition. A lot of times you see creative directors, you see editorial directors, when they do leave their positions, they completely leave the brand and the company. So I love that smooth transition of Anna Wintour slowly stepping down and completely doing her own thing and allowing somebody else to take the throne. And since she's still there, I love how Malle also jokes that Anna Wintour is still down the hall. So of course, if she does need advice on something, she can always reference Anna Wintour since she's still there. And even some of the other successors that worked around Anna Wintour that she'll be working with now in this new position, she can always take advice from and just learn so much from the surrounding team. Also want to bring up the statement from Anna Wintour herself. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Anna Wintour states, "At a moment of change both within fashion and outside it, Vogue must continue to be both the standard barrier and the boundary-pushing leader. Chloe has proven often that she can find the balance between American Vogue's long singular history and its future on the front lines of the new. I am so excited to continue working with her as her mentor, but also as her student, while she leads us and our audiences where we've never been before." What I do love with Anna Wintour is that she did break barriers when she started Vogue. And what I loved about that statement is that it almost seems as if for the past few months she's been carefully picking through potential successors. And of course, she also wants to make room for new. I mean, when Anna Wintour started Vogue herself, Vogue was not as big of a powerhouse it is now. Anna Wintour was one of the first editor-in-chiefs to bring celebrities on the cover of Vogue. And she was known for mixing high-end fashion with everyday fashion, such as dressing models and celebrities in jeans for the cover and photo shoots. And she also expanded Vogue into international editions as well by having, for example, not just US Vogue, but also Vogue Mexico, Vogue Arabia, Vogue China. She was the one who created Vogue to be an international global magazine. And she also elevated the infamous Met Gala event to a global event for everybody to be watching. So she did a lot in terms of changing. So now I love the fact in that statement she wants room for new change that still aligns with Vogue's values of keeping the standard, but also raising the bar in the fashion industry. Anna Wintour is still working for Condé Nast, but yet still allowing somebody else to take the reign and add their own implements and allow Malle as the new head editor-in-chief of US Vogue to still add in her own personality and break barriers, just as Anna Wintour herself did. I honestly believe that yes, nepotism and yes, opportunities based on who your parents are or what kind of family you come from, money you come from, do increasingly give you a lot of opportunities. But once you get the opportunity, I think keeping it for that long and being able to move up, especially for somebody like Anna Wintour, who has such a passion and whose backbone is in Vogue herself, I think for somebody to pick you regardless of your background says a lot about your work ethic, your creativity. So I'm really curious to see where Malle takes the direction of the magazine and the editorial, print, digital, all that content herself. So I'm super excited for this new chapter of Vogue, but I'm also kind of curious because I don't really know too much about her other than her experiences at Vogue. So I'm really curious to see what her style and her take is. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about this new transition in the company below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.